Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. Today is November 9th, 2017. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to go over an article that is appearing in the UK Express. And I've mentioned many times before that this tabloid journalism from the UK Express is nothing but garbage. Pure garbage from the UK Express. Now, I've called them out many times before. I've called their individual journalists out before for running their stories about NIBIRU, Planet X, and complete 100% disinformation. Now, this article was just published a few days ago. The heading is NIBIRU Bombshell. Expert who slammed previous videos says this is real Planet X footage. This is the first genuine footage showing proof that that a mythical planetary system is approaching Earth. It has shockingly been claimed. Well, look, folks. Let's take a look at this. This is the actual video right here. And this is what this supposed expert, who I've never heard of before, it says right here, self-styled NIBIRU expert and film producer, I can't even pronounce this guy's name, says most footage revealed so far is fake or inaccurate, but he insisted this clip is genuine evidence of the mythical system. Shocking images from this clip have been released today. And then it goes on to talk about the NIBIRU or Planet X theory is that a mini solar system consisting of a sun, planets, and moons is lurking on the edge of our solar system with a huge orbit of the sun. It should be around the sun. So apparently this journalist, what's this guy's name? John Austin. John Austin, if you're listening to me, if you want to interview someone with real information, you get in touch with me. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the journalism and, the fake news and the fake reports and the fake information and the disinformation that I was talking to all of you about for the last several videos that I've conducted. They're going to keep on putting this type of garbage out. And whenever you share this information on your Facebook page or Twitter, you're actually sharing fake information. They're making fun of you by, producing articles like this. And I'm just going to pan back up here because the UK Express is nothing but a fraud tabloid. That's all that it is. It's like the National Enquirer of the internet in the UK. And I could almost expressly say, no pun intended, but anything on the internet coming from a tabloid, coming from the UK, is nothing but garbage. Pure garbage. Now, let's take a look up here. You see this banner ad up here? You see the little blue triangle right there? When you put your cursor on it, it says ad choices. Ad choices is revenue. That revenue goes directly to Google. That goes to their subsidiary AdWords. So basically, this isn't even an internet website. It's basically a blog. And if you go to googleblogger.com, you can build your own blog very quickly using the Blogger template, and then you can apply for an AdWords account, and then you can start running these types of ads on your blog for Google. It's just like YouTube. So basically anything they put up there, once again, here's another big ad. You see the blue triangle, it says add choices. These are all Google products. Okay, so we're looking at this footage right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I can reassure you 100% that that is either an airplane, contrail, or something burning up in the atmosphere. Now, you can go and you can read this article yourself. I'll leave a link in the description box later on after this live stream processes. Okay, but this is basically nothing but garbage. And this is the disinformation that they are putting out there day in and day out. And they are swarming you with all of this fake information. Okay, now they even go as far as to put these dates in here. Where are they coming up with these dates? Who is talking about these dates? It states here, believers now claim it will be on an approach path with the Earth between November 20th and December 20th, conspiracy theorist doomsdayers claim. Then it goes on to say, with approach dates from September and October already coming and going, most people are reassured it is just a hoax. See, ladies and gentlemen, when they keep on putting this information out there and they keep on setting these dates, they're now doing it every single month. And if we keep reading this garbage that is put out by the Garbage UK Express over there in London, England, all we're doing is we're just adding more fuel to the fire. Now, they go on and they leave some more comments about this man who claims that he has spent years studying the mythical planet. He's dismissed most of the pictures and things of that nature basically as fakes and blah, blah, blah. Well, first of all, again, I've never heard of this guy. I've never seen any of his videos. I've never seen him on the internet. I've never seen him anywhere on YouTube. And, I've pretty much seen it all. And he's claiming that, 90% of what is seen on YouTube and the internet dealing with Planet X or Nibiru is fake. It's an illusion. It's a natural effect or a technical effect. Well, I don't really agree with him on his 90%. And, as far as him being a professional, whatever he wants to call himself, Planet X investigator, I've never heard of the guy. Have any of you? Mr. Ovadia? I've never heard of him. Here's another one. thedailystar.com.uk. Total garbage. Anything coming out of the UK on these blogs, the Daily Star, the Sun, and the UK Express, they're all garbage. They're probably run by, who knows, operatives over there in the UK. I mean, they have their own trolling organization just like the United States does. So basically, they're saying that this video right here is Nibiru flying through the air. Now, I did have some video, many months back. And it came from France. I believe it was Bordeaux, France. And it was caught by two gentlemen standing on their balcony in their apartment in Bordeaux, and a similar type of object like this was appearing in the sky, and it looked like it was traveling downward from very high in the sky and traveling downwards to or toward the ground. And I publicized the video. It did look very, very odd to me because it looked like something burning in the sky. And the sky wasn't orange like this. It was just a kind of a pale grayish blue, and you could just see the illuminated object falling downward. You know, your perception of seeing something like this in the sky close to sunrise or sunset, it's always going to fool you, folks. There's no doubt about it. Unless you're using a high-powered telescope or some high-powered, binoculars, and you can zoom in to that object to see if it's an airplane or, it could be a piece of space debris falling to the ground. Now, Dave Dobbs has publicized a lot of these videos like this and has made the claims with Steve Olson that these are sightings of Nibiru. Well, I have to say that Dave Dobbs and Steve Olson are completely fake and bullshitting you when it comes to these types of videos. There is just absolutely no way, folks, for us to guarantee that would be a planet named Nibiru. This object that you're looking at right now would have to be in our atmosphere. Now, I have argued with the trolls over footage like this many, many times before. And, I have to say, if there was a planet, not a star, a planet, that was that close to be within our atmosphere, things would be pretty shaken up. So this man over here, Ovadia, Mr. Ovadia, film producer, Nibiru expert. Nah, I'm not buying it. Because if you title yourself a film producer, then you're just basically, I think you're full of crap. There's no way for us to prove that that is planet Nibiru. No way. And again, if a massive planet was in our atmosphere, we would all be dead. And as Dr. Albers has expressed many times to all of you, and in both of my live streams yesterday, I told all of you, there is no chance of another planet colliding with Earth. That's just not going to happen. So therefore, once again, the UK Express tabloid blog is nothing but fake news. And they're producing fake information for people in the Planet X community to bite on. And when you bite on and click on to their garbage website, you are being exposed to the Google AdWords, the Google ad choices. See, folks, to them, it's all about money. They don't care about going for a truthful story. And then when you actually go through the article and you start to read the article, well, they're basically making fun of you. They're making fun of you because if you're a Planet X follower or you're interested in the information, they're basically making a complete farce out of this. And every single day, the garbage UK Express puts out a couple of articles about Nibiru, Planet X. Here you go, related articles. Nibiru doom. Planet X will wipe out 50% of life on Earth. Undeniable Nibiru, signs in the sky that prove Planet X is coming. Okay, now they go as far as to mention Matt Rogers, a UK-based conspiracy theorist behind YouTube channel Skywatcher Matt Rogers. I don't think Matt is a conspiracy theorist. Matt does his own research, makes his own observations. He puts it in his videos, and he puts it out there for his subscribers to watch. The same as I do. Now, it goes on to going back to, it says, the Nibiru myth emerged in 1976 when writer Zecharia Sitchin claimed that two ancient Middle Eastern cultures, the Babylonians and the Sumerians, told of a giant planet, Nibiru, which orbited the sun. Then it goes on to talking about this complete dipshit, NASA scientist, spokesperson, Dr. David Morrison. This guy is the mouthpiece for NASA that went on a few years ago, made a public service announcement for NASA about Planet X, and playing on your sympathies and your fears and stating, oh, I got a letter from a 9-year-old girl from her school and telling me that she was scared about this planet Nibiru crashing into the Earth. And then he goes on to say in his public service announcement that there's no such thing as Planet X, there's no such thing as Nibiru, but yet, they refer to Planet X, Planet 9, blah, 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 blah. So why isn't NASA out there holding a press conference and putting all of this to rest? Don't you think that would be a good idea? If they're so adamant about this planet, these objects, these stars, these star remnants, these stellar cores, these brown dwarfs, if they're so adamant about them not existing, then why aren't they holding a press conference with the rest of the NASA nerds and astronomers? Hold a 1-hour press conference, you idiots. Show your evidence that it doesn't exist. Because I truly believe, beyond a shadow of a doubt, with the research that I've done, the photographic captures that I have in my database and in my videos, prove you, Mr. David Morrison, to be a complete mouthpiece fraud from NASA. And you're a liar. An outright liar. He states here, there are no pictures, no tracking, no astronomical observations. You, Mr. Morrison, are a liar. 100% mouthpiece for NASA. A liar. Now, I can't justify any of the photographs that they have in here because they basically show very vague looking photographs in their little slideshow here. Nothing that, we could really go on. This is definitely a lens flare. I mean, come on, folks. You can see right through the crap news from the UK Express. They're total crap. Then they start talking about this Dr. Brian Cox, astronomer. I mean, this guy's a complete fraud himself. He's nothing but another mouthpiece. Here's this guy over here, an associate, Professor Jonte Horner, an astronomer at the University of Southern Queensland in Australia, said, I've never heard of anybody who's an actual astronomer talk about Nibiru before. It's basically an urban myth. Okay, you jerk off. We already know why you yellow-bellied astronomers that work for universities aren't going to say anything. Because you don't want to lose your job and you don't want to be ostracized from the astronomy community. You don't want to lose your job like Dr. Albers did. She started investigating Planet X and look what it got her. The end of a 17-year career at the university where she was a professor and a lecturer. So you, Mr. Horner, are nothing but a coward. And you, Mr. Brown Cox, you are nothing but a coward. And both of these people, they know damn well what is out there. But they're too scared to step up to the podium and step up to the microphone and say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, they can prove this object is there. They have the footage. They have the video. They made all of the observations. They know it's there. They're just mouthpieces for their organizations. That's basically it. And again, down here, more related articles by the UK Trash Express. NIBIRU almost on us. Sky and sun change color in sign of Planet X. They know Nibiru's coming. Government's cloaking out Planet X. Nibiru soon visible like moon before thunderbolts scorch earth. This is all disinformation. And, folks, if you're going to do articles about Nibiru or Planet X, don't make fun of the people. I mean, that's not journalism. So you're boosting your blog over here so you can make money on your ads when people click on the clickbait, because that's basically what it is. It's clickbait to get you to click over here. As soon as you click onto the blog, they get paid for you visualizing this ad by Google. So isn't that super hypocritical that AdWords and their ads, and they say that these are not advertiser friendly on YouTube. So therefore, they won't place ads on Planet X videos. But if you have a blog and you're from the UK Express running a trash tabloid, it's okay. Double freaking standard, don't you think? So once again, I deliver my challenge to the reporter, whatever you want to call him, John Austin from the UK Express. If you want to interview me and Dr. Albers, we will put real Planet X data and proof right in your face, and we'll make you choke on it. That much is a fact. Ladies and gentlemen, we already know what is happening. We've been plotting and charting this for quite a long time. I've already shown so much evidence, undeniable evidence. I don't see anybody out there disproving it. The troll operations, yeah, they make their stupid videos. But nobody is out there giving you scientific evidence that it doesn't exist. It's okay to be a mouthpiece. Anybody could be a mouthpiece. Anybody could make a Planet X video or a Nibiru video or whatever. But we're seeking real information, not tabloid journalism coming from these Brits over there in the UK spreading disinformation. I mean, I literally hate this publication. If anybody has ties to these people who run this blog, you tell them. I'm calling them out. Once again, John Austin, you get in touch with me. We'll give you a real interview, a jaw-dropping interview. But you know what? It's people like you, John Austin, in the UK Express that can't be trusted with a legitimate interview, because you'll probably only print what will sell ads. Absolutely ridiculous. And ladies and gentlemen, don't fall for the crap from the UK Express. These people are just literally disgusting when it comes to this subject matter. NIBIRU Bombshell, expert who slammed previous videos, says this is real Planet X footage. Basically, they're making fun of this guy, using his information, using his video, and then they go on further into this to make fun of Matt Rogers over in the UK. Totally ridiculous. But nobody over there at the UK Express, tabloid journalism, none of these idiots want to get to the real truth. All they want to do is provide clickbait to get you to click on the story so their Google AdWords advertisements show up and they get paid. And Google, YouTube, you're hypocrites because you put your advertisers' ads on these stories, but yet you ban them from YouTube. I mean, if that's not hypocritical, what is? I'm calling all of you out. Stop being hypocrites. My personal opinion, ladies and gentlemen, that's a contrail caught up in what looks to be sundown conditions. I don't know exactly where this photograph was taken. I don't know if they said it was Israel or somewhere. But I could guarantee you that is not Nibiru. That would be an object in our atmosphere. We would not be alive if something like that would occur. We would not be, I would not be making this video. You would not be listening to it. We'd all be gone. But see, that's never going to happen. We already know that. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel because I'm going to be getting into more and more and more and more of this. If you watched my live stream yesterday, both of them, I'm at my tipping point where, I'm going to start going after all of these individuals who are delivering just fake news to all of you, making you move down the wrong path. And that's dangerous. Very dangerous. If you're seeking the information, you want to be moving down the right path. Watching crap like this, that's down the wrong path. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I'm going to be back with another live stream probably within the hour. This is Scott from Planet X News. Thank you for watching.